What's up, everyone? Yeah, you see the picture of my see the picture of my daddy. There's my daddy. I miss him every day. So today I'm going to be talking. Oh, let me give you a proper introduction. Sorry, I gotta focus on my daddy right there. So, hello everyone. My name is Caitlin Manson. I will be talking. This is my little room. Was usually in my desk. My desk is broken for now until it gets fixed. I'm in my small little bedroom. My daddy's right there. Um, all the trophies and all that stuff. So today I'm going to be talking more to you guys about more lupus pain, the affection of my lupus, and how it can affect my mental health so much. I will be discussing you guys more about it. So let me get the live stream. Let me get my live stream going so you guys can see while I'm streaming with you guys. And we are going to be doing it on Instagram Live this time. So let's do that. Let me get the live stream on. So hello. So today is important. So basically with lupus, let me give you a definition of what a lupus is so you guys know. Lupus is a disease that is an autoimmune disease that basically can cause joint pains, inflammation, rash, and also any kind of joint pains that I am going through right now. So basically, with my lupus pains, I get swelling, inflammations, and pain, and also rash. So with that, I do get eczema on my face. Now it's affecting my face to the point that it's embarrassing. So with that, I do get some kind of mental health affection in my whole dynamic of my lupus pains. So basically, it's really like a process of hardness and stuff. So I do suffer a lot of lupus, and I do suffer like a lot of my mental health. So I'm trying to keep my mental health like on the stable side of things. So basically, as I like get ready to go process, I got an injection shot today. Here's the injection shot. Here's the injection shot on the YouTube. So I got an injection shot. So these injection shots will help with the inflammation and the fluids that are in my joints that cause so much flare ups, and also so much pain in my joints. So it is a little hard to process all these pains and everything. I do sometimes get a little much anxiety to the point that it's so hard to process these things with my anxiety and everything. But I try my best to get through my life. I'm trying my best to get through the things that I want to do. I'm getting back to track because it's very important to me that I am getting back into track, into the swing of things. So basically, I am trying my best just to be a part of something that I want to do. Sometimes it can be hard due to the fact that I get pains, but I'm trying to work my legs out, working the pains in my legs and everything and all that stuff. So basically, my main focus is mostly losing weight, but I do want to be remission, but it's not, my lupus won't even go away. It's literally gonna be like this for the rest of my life, and it's going to be a hard process for me to process this until I get the age of 30. I will be 30 in the next 2 years from now, but right now I'm processing it now. I'm 27 now. I'm about to be 28 this year, so I'm processing it in my 27 years and also my 28 years in this coming September. So it's like a basic process of trying to figure out what can I do and everything before I get to 30, and then I'm trying to do it some more and process it a little bit more. So basically my main focus is to process my lupus pains and how I can not get that much severe. So I do go to my doctors. I just got the injection shot on my lupus. I do have some upcoming blood work done that I need to do. And so it's a main process of all the upcoming blood works and stuff that I am processing and everything. So basically, the main focus of my mental health is trying to get through these lupus pains. Also, like when I get a very bad cold or a virus that's like going around or COVID, so my body gets so achy, it takes forever for me to get unwind and back to normal. So it is a process, but in the basics things of my lupus, it's very, very difficult for me to like get the feeling. Sometimes I do want to cry. Sometimes I do want to get mad. Sometimes I do want to scream. But I just have to say to myself that lupus won't go away. I will have this disease for the rest of my life. It's very hard to process these things in my life dealing with lupus and how can I get this disease? How can I function with this disease? I try my best to function some things. Trying my best to get through pain and stuff, but I am such terrible at pain management. It's not even funny. So me working on the basic things of my lupus disease is a process of 10 times elimination. So basically I got injection shot in my knee. And then today I got one on my wrist. So if you guys can see, this is the injection shot on my wrist, and on my YouTube channel you can see. So these can help the pains and the swelling of my lupus disease and how it can affect more of my severe pains and everything. So the basic things that I do. So I am going to get off topic, and I am going to talk most about my mental health. So when I have these lupus pains or lupus joints or whatever is I go through, I get that much of my mental health is a little bit rocky. So my mental health is mostly anxiety, angry, overwhelmed, just a little basic of my anxiety. So I do try my best to just get through these things with my life. I pray, I grieve, I read Bibles for my anxiety, and I try to get the healing process. My main focus is to avoid these lupus pains and start focusing on my life and focus on to the reality of my feelings. So basically, it's like a tough thing that I do talk about sometimes, but I am happy that I have support systems. I am blessed that I have my family. I have my friends who are really supportive through my journey. Um, this is a main focus of my lupus. I want everyone to understand what I will give you definitions of what lupus is, so you guys know like what the meaning and how the symptoms are. I will be looking up definitions on what lupus is so you guys know what I'm going to do. as I get closer to finishing the spring semester, I will be taking this platform out into the community starting in the fall and public speaking and speaking out about my lupus disease. So you guys can go and check out that. But the problem is I will not be streaming on YouTube because of due to permission and privacy for different schools. People have to have permission and stuff, so I will not be streaming on YouTube for that. But I will be doing a lot in the community and main focus on public speaking and how it does affect my anxiety and how it can and how it can and how I can spread awareness and how I can support others. Also, this platform means so much to me that I decide the reason is I will talk about how I decided how I created this platform in my next video on Sunday. But for right now, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what my video is going to be like when I speak about how did I decide on choosing this platform and taking a break from anti-bullying, which I will be back to that as soon as this platform is over. I will have two platforms as it gets closer, but my main focus is my lupus because when I was first diagnosed, which everyone needs to know, it's this Saturday is 1 year anniversary of me being diagnosed with lupus disease. So I will be posting that and my 1 year as a survivor, as a warrior, as a advocate, as a supporter. I will be doing that because it's my 1 year and how I can talk to others, how I can speak to others on these lupus pains and the lupus disease, and how people can be a part of something that I am cherishing and I will be advocating for the rest of my life. I will be taking this platform out into the real world and also out into the whole United States of America. I will be traveling doing that. The whole United States of America, also around the world, including Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Australia, and England. So my main countries that I really am going to take this platform is in Ireland, Scotland, and Australia. But I'm going to Wales. I want to go to France. I want to go to Italy. But I'm taking the three. I'm taking this main thing into Ireland, Scotland, and Australia. So basically, I will be writing a book. My next book is going to be reviewed not until this book is published, because I gotta publish the first book first before I start the next one. But the next book will be reviewed when the other book is done and published. So after I'm done publishing the book, I will be signing the book for you guys. I will be sending a lot of the children's books about autism in the libraries, the schools. The parents can read to their kids. Even adults can have the children's books. I'm gonna get my own copy because I literally wrote it. I'm gonna give credit to my mom for doing the editing. I'm gonna give credit to my sister for doing the pictures because I'm not an artist. I am a terrible artist. If it's a stick figure, I'll do it. But doing this first, my first book, hopefully it will be released by next year. I will be getting so many copies of it, and it's gonna go to libraries. It's gonna go to school districts, elementary schools. They can read the daycares and everything. Like all my books will go into donations in the library, and I want them to have it so they can put it as one of their library books. And basically, with mental health, I do want to speak more about my mental health and how it's been hard for me to process lupus and my mental health. But that is going to be the main focus of my whole YouTube channel is my mental health and my lupus. As I get as I get ready for Autism Awareness Month. Next month on April 2nd is World Autism Awareness Day. And also May 12th is Lupus Awareness Day. So I will be getting those awarenesses, even though I love celebrating these awarenesses because it's very important to me and it's inspiring for someone who is diagnosed with autism at the age of 5. And also, just I was recently diagnosed with lupus on what's it called on October, not on March 23rd, 2023, which is on this Saturday is 1 year of my anniversary since I was diagnosed with lupus, and I will be posting that for you guys so you guys know what it's like having lupus. I want everyone to understand that lupus is not gonna go away. I will be having this disease for the rest of my life. I do and one day want to be I do one day want to get a chance to speak to Nick Cannon and Selena Gomez and tell them how did they have lupus and how did they like get it treated and all that stuff. And I want to tell them my story because it's very important to me that I literally want to advocate for everyone and some. But the two superstars that I really want to meet and I really want to talk because Nick Cannon did a podcast. He did a podcast before, and he was speaking about his lupus, and I watched one of his podcasts. It was really amazing when he did that. I will be talking about like the podcast and stuff on my YouTube channel, so you guys can see what Nick Cannon does. But yeah, so Nick Cannon did a recent podcast. I think with one of the podcast rappers and stuff. They were discussing on um his lupus disease, and he talks about what lupus is. So and his history of it. So I did watch a recent of a little bit of the video of the podcast, and I really want to like inspire Nick Cannon because he's really I get it, he's like in his 40s and stuff, and I know how did he had lupus, a kidney problem, and also pneumonia with it, and then readmission after that. And I want to speak about that because one day I do want to do a podcast, um, and then I do want to talk to the reporters about like my lupus, and how the mention of the two people that really inspired me and how it does affect them is Selena Gomez and also Nick Cannon because he did like a little podcast video on his recent podcast on lupus, so and how he's affected. But I do one day want to meet Nick Cannon. I do want to sit down with him in a private video and speak about lupus and how can Nick Cannon like went through this because I wasn't diagnosed with lupus yet. I know he had it. I don't know when he was diagnosed with it. But he had it a while then when recently I was diagnosed. So I want to know all the struggles that he struggled with and how he went through it. All the shows, the hosting shows he does, and the podcasts and the rapping and all that stuff. And mostly the recent video is mostly about lupus, and it's like it's very very important to me that I have these goals and these dreams one day. I am so blessed that I am so blessed that I get to have this moment with with my mom, my sister, my friends, um, my two sisters, that I get to share these moments with them, and also my good friends and stuff. So basically, recent podcast for Nick Cannon, they go into a soft moment in the podcast when the guy talked about um his lupus and what lupus is. And then he explained the lupus, he explained like his history of lupus, and I did watch his podcast. It was amazing. I do wish I can reach out to Nick Cannon. I know he's a busy man because he's a celebrity and stuff. But I do wish I can reach out to him one day and talk to him and see if we can meet in person. As I like talk about my lupus and see if I can be a guest on the podcast one day, and I can just talk about my lupus and how it affects a lot of people. And recent post I do want to talk to is Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez had she was struggling with lupus also, guys, and her kidneys was so bad that she literally had to get someone. She literally had to get a kidney transplant. So basically, with your lupus, you have like a massive kidney failure. You have liver failure. So her kidneys were like a little, I don't know how can I explain it, a little bit worse, to the point that she had to get someone to donate their kidney to her to get a new kidney. So her lupus was bad. Mine is a model case, but mostly it can get severe sometimes, but it's not severe. I am blessed that it's not severe, but I do have to watch. I do have to monitor my kidneys and my liver because you do get infection. You do get the effect of the kidneys and stuff. Nick Cannon has lupus as well. His was really bad. He had pneumonia. He had a kidney problem as well, and his whole body was swollen. And then um, I forget what else, but I do want to meet these two celebrities who are lupus survivors, who are lupus warriors, and I do want to sit down with both of them and speak about my struggle with lupus. I don't even know another celebrity that has lupus. Instead, the only person that has it is Nick Cannon and Selena Gomez, but maybe one day I do want to meet them both and we could talk about lupus because I do want to take my platform out into the community and stuff. Um, I do sometimes my mental health is the main struggle because with my mental health, I get what's called a rash. It's eczema. I get it on my face. I get it on my what's it called? My neck. Even in the summertime. So with this disease, oh, so with this major disease, my lupus gets really bad to the point that I have been getting overheated, and sometimes it does affect my mental health to the point that it's very embarrassing that I don't want to go out in public. I don't want my face looking like that. I don't want to take pictures. I don't want to do this. I want my face to be covered. So basically, in the summertime and everything, I am going to be wearing a hat. I am going to be getting umbrellas and stuff so my face doesn't get all rashy because it's really hard for me to adjust these rash because I love going out in the summertime, but now I get really burnt to the point it turns into a hives allergic reaction. So it's barely a struggle, but this time I do get eczema on my face from overheating. My face gets really severe red, and my my neck. The only thing that gets all this redness is my neck. So it is a blessing that I do sometimes have a struggle with my mental health because of all what's on my face, all the rashes and stuff. I wish I can make this stop sometimes, but I really can't. It's been a hard time trying to make things stop sometimes and not to make things stop. But I am I'm looking to keep my face protected. I want to thank everyone who has been very supportive through my lupus journey. I will be this Saturday. I will be celebrating 1 year. I will be celebrating 1 year anniversary of me being diagnosed with lupus, and it's really a struggle that I deal with it on a daily basis. But it's not. It's going to be 1 year this Saturday, and I love you guys so much. I will be back online on Sunday. I was gonna do live stream on Saturday, but I'm supposed to have track, but I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. But I will be scheduled to do stream on Sunday, and I will let you guys know what it is that I'm going to talk about. Um oh, I am gonna well, let me tell you now. I will be talking about why did I choose this platform about lupus. So I will be talking to you guys on that on Sunday. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the support, and I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. My name is Caitlin Manson. I am signing off. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Mwah. Bye, guys.